Good morning, friends. If this is your first time watching one of these videos, or if you happen to be new here, my name is Kristen and I'm an Etsy seller. I have two shops, Letter Happy and Happy Tats, and I also am a coach for other small business owners who want to open and rock their very own Etsy shops. So today I wanted to kind of get on and talk to y'all about a feature that Etsy provides to you that I think is a little bit overlooked sometimes. And it's a fairly new feature, so you might not even realize that it's there. But Etsy gives you their key shopping dates, and they give them to you pretty far in advance. They actually just released a bunch of key shopping dates for the rest of 2018. So I kind of wanted to run through those with you and let you know that you can use these to your advantage when you're planning out maybe the rest of your year, the rest of your seasons. If you're thinking about introducing some new products to your shop, you can look at these and get some ideas and some tips for exactly what you should be putting in there. So we're already kind of almost to the end of Father's Day season. So that typically runs from May 30th to June 17th. They start promoting that towards the end of May, so it gives them almost, a full month to promote things for Father's Day. So, and to get to your key shopping dates, I'm going to run through these all with you, but to get to them, log into your Etsy shop, go to your shop manager and go to your marketing tab. Underneath your marketing tab, you'll see one that says key shopping dates, and that's where you'll get to all these, and it'll explain everything that I'm about to run through with y'all. So, okay, so we've got Father's Day. We're kind of past that. So we're going to move on to the next big event that they talk about is the 13th birthday sales event, which if you haven't watched the last video, go back and watch that one because I tell you a little bit more about that and how you can get involved in it. So basically that's going to run from June 18th to June 22nd. And it's all categories. They're going to promote everything in every category, so you don't have to worry about creating specific things for this event. But if you want your stuff to be included in the browse guides or in what Etsy's promoting for this, it'll need to be on sale. So you'll just need to go in, run a sale from June 18th to June 22nd, and you'll have the opportunity to be featured for that. So the next one is going to be Independence Day, or 4th of July for us here in the States. It's a key period for all categories with a priority on summer fashion, decor, children's clothing, and outdoor seasonal inventory. So this is basically just everything super summer, super patriotic that you can think of. It says to keep in mind that U.S. retailers use Independence Day as an occasion for big summer sales events on everything from apparel to home and living. Consider joining the celebration by running a promotion in the week leading up to July 4th. Now, these are all just suggestions coming from Etsy. They're going to typically suggest that you run a sale, but you don't have to run sale for every single one of these periods. You would honestly have your shop on sale all the time if you tried to do that. So I would kind of stick to running sales in periods like the 13th birthday sale, or what we're going to get to a little bit later, which is going to be like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, big sale shopping events. So Independence Day, basically anything summery, anything, they usually go real nautical, patriotic, stars, stripes, anchors, red, white, blue, those kind of things. So that's what to keep in mind for that one. And then the next one that we have, and I think they've actually got the dates wrong on this one. It says from July 1st to June 17th. I think they mean from July 1st to July 17th. That is peak wedding season. So Etsy does usually do a promotion right around peak wedding season, and they will promote wedding specific items. So this says it's a key period for wedding gifts and decor. Keep in mind that Etsy shops that specialize in weddings typically see their biggest sales in July. So they are telling you that you're going to attract shoppers in search of wedding gifts, bridesmaid and groomsmen gifts, wedding decor, signs, cake toppers. When they tell you specific things like that, those are the kinds of things that they're actually going to be promoting. So check out some of those emails, the Etsy Finds emails that they send around the beginning of July when they're saying they're going to be promoting this peak wedding season. You're probably going to see cake toppers in there. You're probably going to see bridesmaids and groomsmen gifts. So if there's anything in your shop that can fit into any of those categories, go ahead and tag those things now. So when they're looking for stuff on their site to be able to promote for these things, they'll find you. So the next one, late July to early September, is going to be back to school. So dorm decor, bags and purses, fashion, supplies, paper goods. So anything that is already in your shop, maybe that is considered home decor. If it's something that could also fit in a dorm room or a college apartment or something like that, tag it dorm decor. Bags and purses, not necessarily just typical backpacks. Sometimes, maybe an older over-the-shoulder bag or a laptop case or something like that. Tag all of those things that you have that can be considered college fashion or supplies or anything like that. It says paper goods, so notebooks, to-do lists, any planners, anything like that. Tag all of those things back to school. So let's see what we have next. Now we have Halloween going from late September to October 31st. So they're telling you that for Halloween, they're going to start promoting it in late September. So if you're getting your Halloween stuff on in like mid-October, you're already too late. So go ahead and start putting these things on as far in advance as you possibly can. Because if they're telling you that they're going to start promoting it in late September, they're going to need to have the things ready to promote. And they're going to be looking at those things probably by early to mid-September if they're going to start promoting them in late September. So you want to get a jump on that. I always say for big holidays, you should probably start tagging your stuff and start getting it ready like 2 months in advance. So go ahead and do that. That says it is a key period for spooky home decor, autumn and harvest decor, costumes, clothing, children's clothing and accessories, bags and purses, party and supplies. So any home decor, add a bat to it, put a boo on it, something like that, and tag it Halloween. They also start doing autumn and harvest decor, which will actually run through the Thanksgiving season. So they'll start to do fall colors, mustard, gold, burgundies, stuff like that, that is kind of those rich, warm fall colors. They'll start promoting those kinds of things. Fall leaves, cornucopias, anything that kind of fits into that fall decor space can be tagged as Thanksgiving or Halloween or just fall or autumn in general. So costumes, obviously, they usually do something with matching costumes. So if you have anything that could work for like a parent and a child, clothing, children's clothing and accessories, bags and purses, treat bags, anything like that. If you already do handbags or purses or anything, if there's anything that you can do to make one of those into like a little treat bag for going around the neighborhood, going trick-or-treating, that would be a good thing to do for that. Party and supplies. So, invitations if you're having a Halloween party, or just printable stuff to print out, like a banner to hang across a mantle. Anything kind of printable stuff works really well for party decor. So you could do like photo booth props or anything like that that is kind of like a temporary thing, because obviously most people aren't going to have Halloween stuff up in their houses all year round. So you don't want to make it something that's, a super high price point for something that's only going to be used for maybe a month out of the year. So think about something that you could turn into a printable or something inexpensive that's just a cute little decor item for that season. Then we move into Thanksgiving. So that's going to be promoted from October 15th to November 22nd. And that is a key period for home decor, fashion, entertaining, tableware, autumnal and harvest colors, and motifs. So like I mentioned earlier, that's going to kind of bleed over into those oranges and golds and, reddish oranges and stuff like that. So anything that you have still from Halloween in kind of those fall colors will kind of transfer over into your Thanksgiving sales. So again, home decor, fashion, this is where we start promoting more winter wear. So scarves and hats and gloves and things like that. Entertaining and tableware, anything lots of people do, like a huge spread for Thanksgiving. They'll decorate their table. So napkins or candle holders or just anything that can go on a beautiful tablescape, but also make it kind of themed or in the color story of Thanksgiving. So it says fall shoppers stock up on everything they need to host or attend Thanksgiving gatherings, including small housewarming gifts for hosts. Those are always good things too, just little things that you can take to as a hostess gift. Think pumpkins, gourds, turkeys, Friendsgiving celebrations, and expressions of gratefulness and thanks. So if you do home decor, if you do prints or cards or anything, have messages on there like thankful or blessed or things like that that kind of revolve around that Thanksgiving season. Tag things with Friendsgiving. Do pumpkin motif, gourds, turkeys, all of that, themey stuff. They really like to jump on and promote those kinds of things. So we've got now moving into holiday preparations, decorating and entertaining. They're going to start promoting this to include the Thanksgiving and further down the line Christmas things. They're going to start in early October and go to early December with these kinds of things. So it's a key period for festive holiday decor, stationery, clothing, children's clothing and accessories, party and supplies. So the same thing kind of applies for Thanksgiving or Halloween celebrations. If you're going to be sending out invitations, put some things like that in there. If you're going to be, hostess gifts, again, if you're attending parties, once they start getting into more Christmas themed things, they start going for the reds and the greens and the golds and silvers and sparkly and snow and all that kind of stuff. So try to kind of weave some of those things into what you're doing. Keep in mind, it says October 1st to November 30th, holiday decor interest spikes. So people are starting to realize that Christmas is right around the corner, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and they're going to start thinking about some of those things that they might want to either plan a party or decorate for. So keep in mind that people will start thinking about those things as early as October, which means Etsy is going to start promoting them as early as October. And I know October seems crazy early to think about Christmas, but if you really think about it, and if you've ever heard this before, magazines will start doing Christmas issues. They'll start planning out their Christmas issues in like June or July. So if you really, really want to be on top of things and get in there and have a chance to be promoted by Etsy on, in some of these categories, go ahead and put your stuff on as early as you possibly can. October 15th to December 5th, shoppers dive into holiday season preparations and social gatherings. Think family activities, matching pajamas, festive fashions, and holiday greeting cards. So again, they're giving you some tips as to what they're going to be featuring. They're going to be featuring family activities, games, stuff you can do at family gatherings. They're going to be featuring matching pajamas. I can guarantee you that right now. Festive fashions, anything that you do that is, accessories, clothing, anything like that, and holiday greeting cards. So they're going to be looking at stationery and stuff like that. So get some festive stuff in your shop in early October. Next we have, they say that your peak holiday gift shopping is going to be from November 1st to December 15th. And this is true. And I know that December 15th actually seems a little early for a cutoff date, but people are really concerned about presents getting there on time. So you want to make sure that you have things that are ready to ship, ready to go, or you are setting your processing times at reasonable times for people to be able to get their stuff on time, because if they need to get something and then like send it to a friend, or if they need to get something and they're going out of town for the holidays, they need to have it in their hands to take with them. So key period for gifts by recipient, category, price, and trend. Here is where you're going to need to tag your items as who it's for. So if it is something, and we've kind of gotten used to this with like Mother's Day and Father's Day. So you're going to tag this as a gift for mom or a gift for dad. You're going to want to do the same thing around Christmas time. You're going to want to tag it for somebody, for a teacher, for a grandpa, for a sister, for a roommate, those kinds of things. So during this period, it says shoppers get serious about buying gifts for everyone on their list, often shopping for Christmas, which is December 25th. And Hanukkah this year is going to be, it says, November 11th to December 11th. And I guess that's actually, is that the shopping dates? Because I know, please excuse my ignorance, I know that Hanukkah is not a month long. So that's probably what they mean as far as like, that's when people mostly look for Hanukkah stuff, is from November 11th to December 12th. And I'll have to figure out the exact dates for Hanukkah this year. I don't have those right in front of me. Let's see, late November to early December is what they're calling their winter holiday season kickoff. All categories, particularly giftables, home fashion, jewelry, paper, and party supplies, and seasonal holiday inventory. Keep in mind that the biggest shopping season of the year begins around Thanksgiving, with Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday all at the end of November. So basically, that is going to be your biggest shopping time. So you don't think about, same thing as you don't think about, thinking about Christmas as early as October. You also don't think about the fact that you're going to get your biggest sales burst probably around Thanksgiving, around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. So you need to have your stuff ready to go, ready to ship right around that time, because that's when people are going to be looking for it. So that is when you should probably consider running a sale. And I'm sure that closer to time, Etsy will give you exact dates if you want to participate in a sales event with them, because they probably will have one of those. It also reminds you that before offering a steep holiday discount, take a look at your margins. Make sure you can still turn a profit. You don't want to put things on sale and price yourself out of making a profit. You still want to make a profit. Just because you think that you need to offer this massive sale, still make sure that you're doing right by yourself. So after we get through Christmas and all of that craziness, that's going to slow down a little bit right around that time. And then we're going to head on to New Year's Eve. So they're going to start promoting New Year's Eve in about mid-December. They say around December 12th to December 31st. Key period for fashion, party and supplies, paper and party supplies. So this is, again, kind of one of those, I'm going to decorate my house for a week. I want it to be sparkly. I want it to be festive. I want it to be New Year themed. So think of anything that you can put 2019 on for next year. Think of anything that has glitter on it. Let's see, what else? They also start to kind of move into New Year planning, New Year resolutions, inspirational, motivational, could be a to-do list, could be a planner, could be just anything to get you motivated to start the new year off right. Last minute holiday shopping, they're saying, is going to be from December 18th through the 31st. This is basically you're either clearing out your holiday inventory, putting it on sale, seeing if anybody will go ahead and take that stuff off of your hands. It's not necessarily guaranteed by Christmas. So you want to make sure that if it's past a shipping cutoff point, that shoppers are very, very aware of that. And it says the last weeks leading up to Christmas are often when shoppers stock up on final details. Think gifts, small gifts for stockings. Stocking stuffer is always a good search term to use. Gift exchanges for recipients that fall outside the primary gift list. So you're thinking about things for moms and dads and brothers and sisters and your immediate family, but think about your neighbors or your children's teachers or the service industry, coworkers. Service industry would be like your postal worker or your grocery store checkout clerk, just little things, little giftables. So if you have anything like that, kind of tag those specifically. And then the last thing that we've got on here is Boxing Day. Now, Boxing Day is more of a big day for sales in the UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So make sure that you're shipping internationally if you want to attract these customers from all of these international destinations. Or if you are in those destinations, that's a good thing to tag something to put your items on sale. And it's just a one-day thing, one and done. So if you want to put some stuff on clearance or get rid of anything, that would be a good day to do that. So that is the end of the key shopping dates that Etsy has posted so far. And they will probably add more actual sales events in there. Like I said, they'll probably have one for the Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday area right around Thanksgiving. And once we know those dates for the sales event, then I will let you know here, and they will probably be plastered everywhere across Etsy, just like the 13th birthday sale was as well. So I hope that helps. I hope that gives you some insight into maybe some things that you can think about for the future and for planning your products for the rest of 2018. And I also wanted to let y'all know about a new little freebie that I have. It's in the description for this video, and you can go grab it right there. And it is what I call the popular listing circle effect. So, or the PLCE, because I love a good acronym situation. So basically, it is explaining to you the phenomenon behind you seeing certain top sellers at the tops of search pages all the time, and how they get there and how they keep their items there and what contributes to making their items stay there. So it's a fun little freebie. It gives you a couple extra tips. So go grab that in the description, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.